row 5. Who will win the Daytona 500? 18 laps from the checkered flag. Green flag.
Kansas might be in trouble getting that 4 out on that restart. That outside line is going to have a pretty good head of speed. He pulls up in front of Greg Biffle like Greg Biffle did him in the qualifying race.
Yeah, he saw that line coming, and he jumped up there just at the last second. Now he's getting a shove from Biffle, his teammate in the 16.
Those are the two best cars, the 16 and the 17. It's just a matter of whether they can hang together and work together.
And they were 6 miles an hour faster than the pack going into the corner, as Kenseth moved up and found his teammate, Greg Biffle. Biffle, now Kenseth's wingman. Dale Jr. pushing Biffle right up to Kenseth's bumper.
Boy, he is. I mean, they had a head of steam coming down into the travel here. Dale Jr. was going to try to push Greg Biffle to the lead, but Biffle had nothing of it. He stayed behind his teammate.
Harvick's 29 on the high side with his teammate, Jeff Burton. The alliances are forming.
I think Dale Jr. is going to have to rethink his strategy a little bit. He's got 2 Fords in front of him. He's got a Toyota behind him. He really is kind of in no man's land right now by himself.
But what I've been seeing with Kevin Harvick in the 29 we're riding with, and his teammate Jeff Burton in the 31, just like earlier, Burton cannot push for any period of time.
It's either getting hot or he just can't. I'm not sure why he can't stay hooked up. It's got to be heat.
3 of those Richard Childress Chevys now right together. Harvick, Menard, and Burton. 27, 29, and 31.
That's those 4 cars down the bottom right now. The 17, the 16, the 88, and the 11. Those are 4 cars that have shown a lot of speed all through this race.
You see the double yellow line at the inside of the racing surface. You cannot go below that line and advance your position, or there will be penalties. So right now, for those front 4, that yellow line's their best friend.
You know, another driver that's up there, Ryan Newman, in that 39 car we're looking at. Remember, he was our second caution of the race way back on lap 12 when he had that flat right rear. And here he's up there in the top 10.
Yeah, if you're going to have trouble, have it early and get that lucky dog or a couple of breaks, and you're obviously right back in it. But
miles an hour.
It's going to be interesting to see if these 4 guys here at the front of the field will stay hooked up like this to the end and not give anybody a chance to get up there and challenge them.
Kevin Harvick leading the outside lane. He's a Daytona 500 champion. He's going to need a push from Jeff Burton if he's going to challenge.
Burton's a good pusher for a little while, but he doesn't seem to be able to push very long. I haven't seen any speed out of that 29 car. He's been up there, but he hasn't been able to stay up there real well.
Here's the push. And Harvick, the 2007 winner, inches his way past Paul Menard, trying to get even with 4th place Denny Hamlin now.
Well, you couldn't get a better push. The 31 is all over him, and they got a 2-car tandem going on. But, man, it's hard to close up on that front pack.
Yeah, you can see right there, it went right at 200 miles per hour when he just leaned on Harvick in that 29.
Now, maybe down the back here, they can get a head of steam up and get a little side draft, maybe.
That's Ryan Newman, 39, with Paul Menard.
Sometimes on the outside there, you can pick up a little room, pick up a little time, but they actually look to me like they might even be falling back a tad.
Kick yourself in the table.
13 laps to go.
Modern history.
Oh! Trouble, big.
Gone.
Sliding and spinning into the infield.
I told you there was going to be a wreck. That guy predicted it.
Sliding up the racetrack, 1 car going to coast to the bottom. That's Eric Almirola. Regan Smith was in it, and Casey Kane.
Got
left side of his car torn up, and we're back under caution.
I think he can't see, man.
At lap 188.
Almirola, the 1 car there, McMurray's the one I saw. Man, he was spinning around like a top.
He's like, what happened?
Carl Edwards has damage to the right front. Propulsor.
About mid-pack, you see McMurray right back here. He's the first guy I saw go around in the...
See that?
Got a little wobble.
They did that today on the corner over there.
I believe
he blew a left rear tire. That thing started wiggling around, and as he came into the travel, it spun out. And when it came to a stop, you could see the left rear tire is completely torn apart. So I think he had a cut tire, and the thing just got away from him.
Yeah, he was wobbling through the trial there, and finally went around with him.
Another driver involved, Brad Keselowski, right there.
Budweiser.
Wonder if
Right.
Brad twittered that.
Right there
Yeah.
is McMurray.
Brad Twitter. He's going to become a spokesperson for Twitter. You watch.
Yeah, Keselowski in the 2 just drove underneath Casey Kane in the 5. Just nowhere to go.
Watch Tony Stewart there. He just worked his way right back. Keselowski missed that wreck by inches.
Boy, Almirola came up the track
What's
right
his
in
face
front of
did it. I
Dave
think
Blaney,
he
who
wants
missed
to,
him.
like, have a commercial.
Watch that orange and black number 1.
Yeah,
Right side of your screen.
Right here. He starts wobbling right here, and then the car starts goes around, and it looks like a top. I saw that orange car just spin around. And look at Tony Stewart right there getting right through that mess.
Well, Stewart did get some damage in the
Yes.
first part of that crash,
Yes,
though,
he
Darryl.
did. Yes, he did.
And from Casey Kane.
I tell you, what lap were they in? 14th lap.
Whoa, Keselowski almost went over.
First said 3 laps.
We got let's see, what are we at?
14th lap. At least 14th lap.
And we'll ride with Regan
Three
Smith
wide,
in the front of the
three wide,
car.
43 still outside, right there, you see it.
I don't think he can see anything.
Oh no, his oil's broke.
Carl Edwards, our pole sitter.
Oh!
He almost made it through. Got some damage right there near the end of it.
83 got right through it, eh? So awesome to do that.
Casey
Would you
Kane.
like to do that? Race cars? What? Get paid for doing that? I'd take the risk. Looks pretty safe now, eh? These guys are getting smashed
Well,
up
he
and
did
they're
the same
walking
thing
away
with his
from it,
hands
eh?
that Jimmy Johnson did in that wreck on lap 1.
We've had in-car cameras in these cars for years, and
Sure,
up
it's
until
green,
recently have I seen drivers that go the
I gotta
wheel
plug
and
it in.
tuck their hands away and out of the harm's way like that. They've learned a lot about
Gotta
this
plug it
over the
in.
last year or two.
Running out of fuel.
Keep in mind, Casey
Going
Kane is a
down.
longtime open wheeler, owns a sprint car team. And, a defensive posture, a learned response when something like that happens. And with our new dual path onboard cameras, we can give you 2 views from the in-car. Here's what Jamie Mack had to say.